welcome back to another video. My name is Cebu and I will be the madam of the house. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here today, please make sure to like, subscribe, and do all the nice things that you do for YouTubers. And if you are coming back for more, thank you so much for the love. Thank you so much for, consuming my content. It data zenu guys, it data ya dura. So I'm very grateful that you choose to spend your data on my channel. Thank you so much. Please make sure to share these videos, to like them, to comment, to tell me what you guys want to see on the video, and just become a part of the family. So welcome. I am wearing the same top, the same outfit that I was wearing in my other video. This is because I literally filmed the video 5 minutes ago and I do not want to stand up and go to change because I don't have the energy. Sibadala guys, like gang ye 90s, like I'm a tambo. You can't just be going up and down. Okay, so as you can probably see by the title of the video, this is a time when I feel like I'm always, the target for is tempo. Like when gents see me, they're just like, no, you're nice, I can love you, but I can't love you on your own. Fanele kube khona somebody to help you, with this love situation. Also, guys, I tried ombre lips. Because the standard isn't. And also those of you guys who are also YouTubers, please guys, teach me how to do a thumbnail. Like I keep failing. That's why my thumbnails are like the pits of the devil. But y'all, welcome to the channel. Thank you so much for joining us. Okay, so in this video I'm going to tell you guys about a time when I was asked to be a part of Isitembu. Guys, me a part of Isitembu. Wow, Sana. Very rich assumption that I would agree to that. But okay, so I think indeed just wearing makeup. I think I touched myself with makeup. So please do not come at me, guys. Don't do it. Okay. So in today's video, I'm gonna tell you guys about this. So this is how I met this gent. What are we gonna call him? Let's call him Mark. So Mark. So I was with a friend of mine, and I think this friend is here. I think she's here. She's a follower of my channel, so she'll remember Mark. If she doesn't, then I'll have to remind her of Mark. So I was with a friend of mine. I also don't have. So I was with a friend of mine, and we were going to campus. It was drizzly and the weather was just not, good. And then this gent with a Benz, was it a Benz? Yeah, it was a Benz. This gent with a Benz stops for us and he's like, can I take you guys to wherever you're going? Because Ganeta, and I think that was this first year. It was either first or second year. It was like very low in my undergrad. I look at my friend looks at me and she's like, let's jump in. I'm like, let's jump in. So we jumped into this guy. It's a Mercedes. I sit in the front seat. My friend sits in the back seat. And also my friends like to do that to me. When somebody's giving us a lift or if it's I'm an Uber, they always sit at the back and I automatically have to sit at the front. And I'm just like, why are you doing that to me? Okay, fine. So this gent, oh my gosh, this makeup stain is just driving me crazy. Okay. So this gent, okay, fine, he's building rapport, as he's driving. We are being nice to him because he's giving us a lift. And at the end of it all, he wants a number. So when he drops us, he's like, hey, can I kindly have your number? So I'm just like, oh, crap. So my friend is in a relationship, like she was in a solid relationship. And what I usually do is, in our friendships, whoever's not in the relationship takes one for the team. So if we bump into gents and they want a number, we give them your number. Because why? Because you are single. And so you talking to this gent is less trouble than somebody else talking to this gent who is in a relationship. So I give this gent my number. I forget about him. Go to campus. I do whatever I do. I think about 4 days later, I get a text from a number that I don't know. Hey, this is Mark. I'm like, Mark? Do I know a Mark? I don't. I don't think I do. So I'm honest with him. I'm like, I'm so sorry. I don't think I know any Mark. And he's like, no, I picked you up in your mini Tile and I took you guys to campus and I asked for your number. You were sitting in the front seat. I'm like, okay, I remember you, Mark. How are you? And Mark is like, I'm good, but I would like to take you out because I think you are such a nice Han. So I go to my friend that I was with. I'm just like, girl, what must happen? This Mark dude that gave us a lift wants to take me out for dinner. And my friend is like, go for it, friend. It's free food. I'm like, yeah, it is free food. Like, it's free food. I'm like, let's go. And my friend's like, nah, go. You don't even have to date the gent. Just go, hear him out. You're single, go. Yeah, I'm okay, fine. I go and okay, so he fetches me. He's like, do you want to go to Westville? I'm like, okay. He's like, there's this nice restaurant. It's in Westville. I really, really like it. I'd like you to see it. I'm like, okay, let's go to the restaurant in Westville. Okay, put. We go to the restaurant in Westville. Westville is a bit of a drive from where I lived at the time. So yeah, okay, we're talking in the car and he's nice, Hashem, oh, very, very nice. Very timid, not these guys about papile, not these gents about he's okay, fine. He's a little bit older than me. I see this is evident. I'm like, okay, he's not my age. I know this for a fact. But it's cool. We go. Sifike pa guys. We get to the restaurant. Chivalry. He's pulling chairs. He's doing all the right things. I feel like I always attract these guys. He's doing all the right things. It's like, okay, what do you want to order? I'm very indecisive. I'm always indecisive. Like when it comes to me and food in a restaurant, I am ever indecisive. I never know what I want to eat. Like to a point where some of my friends know this and they decide for me. But they narrow it down. But so do you want, a burger? Do you want like pasta? Do you want a dish with rice? Do you want this? Yeah, well, they do. Like otherwise we'd spend the whole night there, and I'd just be choosing whatever I want. So I finally choose something. Okay, I copy him. He orders a burger. I'm like, okay, let me order this. Like it was a gourmet restaurant. It was a nice place. And then, we get there and we eat and he's drinking. And this, puts me off. I'm like, you're driving. Why are you having a beer when we are going home? Like, you're going to drive me home. And then I tell him, but I'm not comfortable with you having a beer because you're going to drive me home. And I'm just not okay with it. And then he's like, it's good. It's fine. I've done this before. No. I'm like, I would be more comfortable if you didn't do it. Like, I'd be more comfortable if you took me home or ordered something to go and then you have it after you've dropped me off. Because I'm not comfortable being in a car with a driver who has been drinking. And then it's like, okay, it's chill. Like, remember, this is first or second year undergrad. And then he asks me, are you seeing someone? And I'm just like, would I be on a date? Would I be on a date with you if I was seeing somebody? Like, come on, Nelson, make me numb. Make it make sense. And then I'm like, no, why would you ask that? She's like, no, Pella, with you guys, I says. I'm like, what do you mean? I'm on a date with you. Why would I have another boyfriend when I'm on a date with you? He's like, no, ngibuza ngoba I have someone. I'm like, oh, okay. I'm like, what do you mean you have someone? He's like, I have someone and sengimlobolile. I'm like, that's your wife. Umlobolile. That is your wife. You are married, sir. You should not be here with me, taking me out on dinners, taking me out on dates. You should not be doing that. So then I'm flabbergasted. I'm like, why would you do that? Like, why would you call me on a date with you? And he's like, because I like you, man. The way that you carry yourself, the way that you dress, the way that you are. I'm like, yeah, that doesn't flatter me. It does not flatter me at all. No, I'm too young for this crap. No, no, no. I'm too pretty for this crap. No. And then I'm like, okay, guys. At this point, I think I had about 100 rands. Like I always used to carry my dizzy for Uber. Like I'd carry like a dizzy amount that would not be enough for me to go back home. So I'm just like, oh crap. I think I had about 100 rands. I'm like, oh shit. If I fight with this guy in this restaurant, he's gonna say, fine, go home on your own. How am I gonna go home on my own? How am I gonna pay my bill? Do you know 100 rand? Got just in case. Also, guys, yo. And I'm just like, if I had carried more money, means because why is this guy wanting me? Do I look like the Han? Do I look like the type to join us tip? Anywho, I'm just like, hey, I don't know if I'd be, okay with that. I'm trying to be as polite as I possibly can because remember now I'm at this gent's mercy. Like whatever he decides now will go. I'm just like, okay, so we'll just play along a little bit until you're safely at home and then you can block this gent. You can, literally just ghost him. I had to know, I want you to meet her. She knows that, I'm going, I could possibly be going on dates with other women. And I just happen to like you. Like, I'm not seeing anyone else. I'm only seeing you and her. And somehow this is supposed to make me feel good about myself. Like, oh, he's only seeing me and her. I'm like, hey. So I'm just like, I don't think I want to meet her because I don't think there's I don't think I want to meet her because I don't think there's a need for us to meet because I'm not going to date her boyfriend or fiance/husband. That's just not me. Like, I'm too young for this nonsense. But I put it in the most polite way because he still needs to take me home. And then we eat, we have a conversation. But in my head, I'm just like, okay, out because he is married or like he's engaged or however we call it. And what you're not going to do is have a whole wife and then come and want to marry me or even date me. Like, I'm not gonna do that. And then he, fine, go mnandi. And then he's like, okay, we can go home now. And then we decide to go home. And on the way home, this girl just wants to go home. Like, she just wants to go home. Like, she doesn't, like, she's not buying into the fact that I have money. I've been flashing my things. I've been flashing stuff to her. She's just not buying it. And I'm just like, first of all, you're buying me a meal that I could afford by myself. So you're not flashing anything here. Fine. He takes me home. On the way home, he's like, do you want me to take you to Westwood Mall so that you can think about it? I'm just like, oh my freaking gosh. So you're flashing money at me so that I could date you when you have an entire wife? Make it make sense. Make it make freaking sense. And then he was like, no, I'm going to go home. And also, hey. So I'm just like, no, it's cool. He's like, no, I'm going to give you a couple of days to think about it. And then I'm going to take you to Westwood Mall. And by the time we leave the mall, you will have forgotten about any problems that you have with this arrangement. I'm like, hey, Sana Lobuti undibalile uti, so should I introduce you to my daughter? I'm like, I'm not even dating. I went on one date with you. You want to introduce me to your daughter? Are you mad? Are you mad? And then I'm like, no, I'm so sorry, but I don't think you should introduce me to anybody in your family, but I'm cool. He drives me home. I get home. I'm like, I tell the friend, I'm like, I get friend. And the friend's like, oh, that's so sad. No. And then I was just like, I'm not going to see him again because I'm not about to wreck somebody's home. That's not me. No, that's just not the brand that I want to present myself as. And then, time went by. I think a couple of weeks went by and he would just text or call randomly. And I found it so weird because he was just like, so consistent in texting me. I'm like, Buti, you can be as consistent as you like, but I'm not gonna date you. Unengoskazi, but I will not disrespect another woman in that way. It will not happen. It's fine, like it's okay. You took me out, it is okay. You expressed that you liked me, it's fine. But sana actively wrecking a home. Nah, hi, sorry. I'm very, very sorry. Like, I can't. I'm not saying that there are people that I know who are dating married people. That's your business. It's got nothing to do with me, but it's just not who I am. Like, I would never, like, I do not see myself dating someone's husband. Yo, sana guys. Ezinye izinto are for me, some are not. That is not for me. So okay, yeah, kube kanjalo, and then this other time he texts again, like he gives me a call. He didn't even text, he called. He calls me, can I see you? I just want to talk to you. I understand that you had said no to my proposal, but I'm a Zulu man and I'm really very ekutheni intombazane iyayeka. Mina ngikholwa ukuthi intombazane iyancengwa, and he was those Zulu traditional types. Like intombazane iyancengwa nje umbonise ukuthi kunjani, kukanje umkhombise nje ukuthi impilo kanjani, mhlawumbe uzogcina esevumile. I'm just like ndingumXhosakazi ke mina bhuti. NdingumXhosakazi ke mina sithandwa sami. You can do whatever you do, but once my head or my mind is made up, it is made up. Akho nto uzayenza to change the situation, but you're more than welcome to try. And then he's like, okay. And then he tries, Kenyani. So this other time, he's like, can I fetch you? And then he fetches me. And then he fetches me. I'm like, is he happy? It's like, no, we're just going to drive around. And I just want to talk to you. Why do you want to talk to me? Talk to your wife. Are you not married? Do you not have an entire wife and child? Why are you talking to me? Why? Why? And I know some of you guys are going to be like, why Wahamba again? You went to him. No. I wanted him to know that I am just not about the business. And he was blowing up my phone. And he knew where I lived. And I needed the free food. I would never say no, it's a free food. If you went to varsity, you know. If you went to varsity, you know the noodles life can get tedious sometimes, so you want something new. So yeah, again, so we went, and then like I was just like, no, it's not gonna work between you and I. When he dropped me off, I was like, no, Buti, what you're asking me to do is very disrespectful to your wife, and therefore I want absolutely no part in it. And I don't know if he got it or if he didn't get it, but I just, stepped out of the whole situation. I was just like, thank you, next. Like, guys. And the reason why I remembered, I recently saw him and he was just like, how Nkosazana? I'm like, don't call me Nkosazana, do not do that. Do not do that. Don't do that. It's like, how Nkosazana? I'm like, oh gosh, I'm so glad you lost it. Because why must I be entertaining married men? Why? Anywho, guys, that's the story time of the gent who asked me to be his second wife. He didn't want me to be his wife per se, or at least at the time, but he wanted me to be romantically involved with him. That's the crux of the matter. And I was just like, no. He was very good looking, he was nice, he was nice, he was okay, and he had money, but I was just like, hey guys, some things are for some people and it's just not for me, guys. It's not for me. I'm not saying that or whatnot, but I'm just saying it's not me, it's not in me. Now I will always do that is who I am. So if I do something and you're like, oh Sibu, that was very horrible, why would you do that? It's because I want to do that. But I never do something that I go against, that does not align with who I am, just for the sake of money or whatever. I'm just I'm very I'm a I forgot what it is. I'm a ghetto snob. I think I saw that on a show. I'm a ghetto snob. Like, you're not rich, you don't have all these fancy schmancy things, but you're just like, no, like, I'm not willing to do stuff I don't want to do for, you know, lots and lots of money. No, that's not who I am. So yeah, okay guys, I didn't block him. I deleted his everything. I stopped replying to his messages and his phone calls, and finally, like, after a couple of months, he got it and he left me alone. So yeah, that's my story time. That's my story time. I would like to see you guys in the next video. If you guys like this video, please comment down below, let me know. Click a like, subscribe, and do all the nice things that you do for YouTubers. Don't forget to comment down below and tell me what you guys want to see, any challenges that you want to see, any trends that you want to see me do. Yeah, thank you guys, I love you.